World headquarters of CNN. Obviously a lot going on, and we're going to stay on top of it. There's something else that I want to take note of, something important that happened here on our air yesterday. I hope you saw it. After almost a full week of talking to officials and correspondents and ambassadors and spokespeople, pundits and spinners about all things related to the Gaza conflict, we decided to talk to real people affected by this. This was producer-writer Gary Dotter's idea. It was brilliant. Here's why. What we found was these people had plenty to say, but none of it was political. I'm talking about people who are inside this thing. Karen in Israel, who told us about the fear of Palestinian militant rocket fire, about people coming together to protect one another, about real fear, real frustrations. From Hassan, who's living inside Gaza, we learned about desperation, about hearing the sound of unmanned drones and then preparing for what followed afterward, death. You know, not once did Karen in Israel or Hassan in Gaza mention politics. They didn't spin, they didn't talk about blame, they didn't talk about hate. Now that's ironic, because they, more than anybody else, had plenty of reason to be angry about this, right? They're there, they're experiencing it. And this had a big effect on a lot of you folks. I mean, check the Twitter board, Johnny, if you could. Look at this one, True Love. Thanks. This is from yesterday. They're still writing. Thanks for Karen and Hassan in Gaza. Touching and raw. You know, Rick, come back to me if you would, Roger. Compare this now to those who aren't there but have plenty to say about the story. The ones who blog every day here, hatefully, to me and probably everybody else who covers this story. Some write in that the Palestinians are right, that the Israelis are wrong, and that Rick Sanchez is an idiot for not understanding that. Others write in that the Israelis are right, the Palestinians are wrong, and Rick Sanchez is an idiot for not understanding that. They're angry, they're nasty, they're generally ill-informed, they're bloggers. Are they entitled to their opinions no matter how hateful, no matter how wrong? Of course they are. But doesn't it say something about them? They don't live there. They're not experiencing it firsthand. They're not there at all. They usually only read what affirms what they think, and they only think that they are right. If they had to walk for one day in the shoes of Karen, who talked to us yesterday, who was in southern Israel, or Hassan in Gaza, they would likely know so much more than they do, and they probably, and ironically enough, would hate so much less. What do you think?